These pictures, they're such great memories. And they're so old.
Dad, look at this. I've been accepted. The Army wants me, look.
When? They want you when?
I leave right after Thanksgiving. Isn't this great?
That means you won't be home for Christmas.
Oh, sorry, Dad. I know what Christmas with the family means to you, but I'm sorry. Oh, I gotta tell Mom.
I can't believe he's leaving. It seems like yesterday he was just a little boy. It seems like yesterday I was a boy with my family, singing in Syracuse.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Syracuse Family Playhouse proudly presents the grand finale of our last production of the 1905 season, Simply Christmas, featuring the Singing Richmond family and the entire Playhouse company.
Everyone in town's repeating, Merry Christmas, season's greeting, preservation and decoration, simply because it's Christmas. Little brothers, little sisters, waiting for the man with whiskers, each of them knowing he'll be home, simply because it's Christmas. All those pies and puddings in the making.
Don't you know that December 'tis the season to be baking?
Some bicycle big. It's that golden glow from every candle. Oratorios from Handel. What could be coming? It's simple. It's simply Christmas.
And now, make welcome those masters of harmony, the Lamplighters. There's a song in the air, there's a star in the sky, there's a mother's deep prayer, and the babies will cry, and the star rains his fire while the beautiful sing, for the manger of Bethlehem cradles the King.
In the light of that star, the shingles and petals and the sound of the fall has swept over the world. Every heart is aflame and the beautiful sing, for the manger of Bethlehem cradles the King. For the manger of Bethlehem cradles the King.
Here she is, the songbird of Syracuse, America's own Jenny Lind, Miss Eudora Lindstrom.
On the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me a partridge in a pear tree. On the second day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 2 turtle doves and a partridge in a pear tree.
Dora. Now please join with us as the Singing Richmond family and the entire Playhouse Company welcoming Christmas 1905.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Glad tidings we bring to you and your kin. Glad tidings for Christmas and a Happy New Year. Oh, deck the halls with boughs of holly. La 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly. La 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 la. Merry Christmas, everybody! All of you. Choir, you'll be carol. Silent night and hark the herald. Thousands and faces, frosted faces, singing because it's Christmas. Stacks of cakes and cookies in the oven.
Turn around and then stacks of uncles, grandpas, aunts, and cousins.
Coming on the railway, staying for the weekend. Main Street is alive and buzzing with lists and ribbons and extra ribbons.
Books and the paper,
Hellos from the neighbors.
screaming and rapping.
What could be happening? Simple. It's simply Christmas. It's simply Christmas.
Thank you. Thank you. And on behalf of my family, my wife Lucille, and my children, Emma and Nicholas, and the rest of the company, we'd like to thank you for making our Family Musical Review a part of your community every weekend. Now, we'll be going our separate ways for the holidays. In fact, my family and I have an engagement in Philadelphia. But we'll be back again next year. I'd also like to thank all of those people behind the scenes that helped to make this production possible, especially our esteemed musical director, Victor Schwab, who is from the Musical Conservatory in Duesenberg, Germany.
Dusseldorf?
Dusseldorf. Who's been with us for 3 years.
2 years.
2 years. He's only been with us for 2 years. I'd also like to thank Preston Pollard, our stage manager, and those behind the curtain.
Yeah. Go
But
on.
most of all, I'd like to give thanks to God for his continued provision and for his son, whose birth we're about to celebrate.
Victor, play now.
By the way, thanks again, and we'll see you in 1965. Merry Christmas, everybody!
All right, you guys, we got 1 hour to clear the stage. Let's move it. Come on, let's move it. That's right. And for what it's worth, Merry Christmas to you all. Yeah, you too, bud. Hey, move it along, Ted. That's it. Move it along. Good. All right. Oh, you need a little help with that sweets? No, you look like it. Looks good. All right. Hey, Henry. You only managed to add 5 minutes to the show tonight? I doesn't mind you tanking the entire state of New York. But you should leave God off the list.
Just a minute, Preston. This is a Christmas production. And in a way, God is the author.
No kidding. As long as he doesn't start asking for royalties. The box office is killing us. Carl, where are my hats? Carl, bring that trunk over here. Move it.
Come on,
Go.
kids.
Carl, where you going?
Go ahead, bring the trunk over here, kids. Preston, there's a man waiting for you by the stage door. I think he's a messenger.
Oh, thanks, Lucille. Hey, you were sensational tonight. Well, could you get your lesser half here to quit preaching?
Sorry, but this is not a man known for changing his behavior.
Ha, no kidding.
lay the trunk over here now.
Okay, right over here. There you go. You know, son, your song went really well tonight. You just got to work on your projection. Now, I hope everybody's packed because I've got a carriage coming to take us to the train station in 15 minutes.
A carriage? Oh, Father, you're so 19th century. Everybody takes taxis now.
Henry Ford and J.D. Rockefeller take taxi cabs. Now, if you want, we can walk to Philadelphia. Okay, son, can you help me with the trunk here?
Sure, Pop.
Okay. Let's turn it around. Come here. Come on.
Emma, a taxi? Wasn't it Thanksgiving we had a conversation about this very thing? That was only 5 days ago.
I know. I just get so tired of walking everywhere. I get so dusty.
Now, you know it's been a very difficult year financially for us. But why should it be any different for us than the rest of the country? Every time someone invents another machine, another factory lays off half its workers, and suddenly no one seems to have the time or the money for music lessons. It's funny. Times get hard and everybody stops singing. You would think that's when we need it most.
I just wish we could stay home for Christmas.
I know we've never been away from home during the holidays before, but this extra money is going to help us have a Christmas this year. Besides, you know we've rented our house to the McLaughlins for the month of December. All of the relatives are in from Dublin, both sides. But I tell you what, if you're a very good girl, I'll see that Santa brings you a taxi ride in your stocking.
Oh, thanks, Mom.
The trunk is ready. You got the tickets, Lucille?
Right here.
Okay, am I forgetting anything?
Just saying farewell to
Oh,
us, darling.
Farewell, you have a nice trip. Farewell. Have a very nice trip to Philadelphia. Goodbye. Farewell, Hans.
It's Henry, Victor. Goodbye, Eudora. Well, goodbye, Victor.
Farewell. I want to wish you well as we part. And as you go to Philadelphia for your little bitty recital or whatever it is that you'll be doing in Philadelphia, whereas Eudora and the lamplighters and some of the more talented members of our company will be traveling with me to Chicago to sing in the city opera there. We will be performing Die Walküre by Richard Wagner. Wagner, I tell you now, there is music. There is art. There is us.
Goodbye, you little cherubs. And Nicholas, I wish you would smile more while you're on stage. Some people might actually think you don't like performing.
I don't.
You don't?
And that bird on your hat isn't right. Partridges in America are dark gray, not white.
You'll have to excuse Nicholas. He spent a lot of time reading about animals. Sometimes I think he'd rather be in a zoo than on stage.
Well, I tell you, sometimes this stage is a zoo. Well, we must be off. Come, lamplighters, come, Fräulein, come all. Farewell, Liebchen. Goodbye, Hans. And it's Dusseldorf.
It's Henry, Victor. Goodbye.
Victor, I cannot wear a gray bird in my hat.
Oh, stop worrying about it. Right?
But I can't
Stop
help
worrying.
worrying.
Safe journey, and have a good season, good Merry Christmas, and we'll see you next season. Yeah. You know, I'm really looking forward to performing on our own for a while. Just think, 4 tickets to steady work. What a great piece of luck.
Ha! Good luck, eh? Listen, Richmond, bad news. Your engagement to Philadelphia is canceled.
What?
Yep. Seems this telegram just arrived. Their box office is worse than ours. Well, for what it means, kids, Merry Christmas. Hey, maybe Victor could use some more of them singing Vikings. You guys would be great. Well, Merry Christmas.
Oh, thanks a lot. Canceled, just like that. What now?
We'll just have to stay here for Christmas.
We can't. We've already rented the house to the McLaughlin family, and they've already moved in. I could smell corned beef and cabbage before I got to the end of the street.
Couldn't we stay with friends?
No, that's not going to work, because most of our friends have gone to visit relatives or have relatives coming in. Well, that's it.
That's it.
What's it?
Visiting relatives. We'll spend Christmas with your parents.
We'll do what?
We'll go to Ohio.
Oh boy, I love visiting Grandpa and Grandma's farm. All the animals.
Oh, the dirt! Oh, Mother, I love them and all, but I can't spend Christmas in the country.
This just isn't going to work. See, my parents aren't expecting us.
Your mother wrote to us just last week. She's been asking us to spend Christmas with them ever since Nick was born.
Well, you know, my mother, well, she'd love to see us. But my dad, he's another story. I'm the last thing he wants to see for Christmas.
Well, then we'll really surprise them, won't we?
Oh.
Hey, Richmond! Lucille, specifically your carriage! It's waiting for it. Should I tell him to go on?
No, Preston. We need to catch that train.
Train?
We'll just be going in a different direction. Send a telegram to Mr. and Mrs. Chester Richmond
Sure.
in Cedar Grove, Ohio,
Ohio, yeah.
at this address.
Huh?
Then tell them we'll arrive the day after tomorrow.
Well, hey, consider it done, Richmond.
Oh, tell them Henry and his family are coming home.
Lucille, can't we talk about this?
Henry? Can't you see a light in the window? Isn't that a face at the door? At the gate they're waiting, just like they've done before. Extra places set at the table, extra presents under the tree. That is where my reservation's taking me. With 4 tickets to Christmas, 4 tickets tonight. All aboard on the midnight express. Gonna make some trips, gonna change my dress. And no more letters or postcards, no more calls and no phones. For I'll be there with my bag of beer and 4 tickets for home.
Lucille, this is impossible. We don't have the right clothes. We don't even have the right tickets.
Henry, it's December 1st. Nothing's impossible. Come on, Mickey. Are you with me? 4 tickets to Christmas. 4 tickets tonight.
All aboard on the Midnight Express. Gotta make some trips.
And on what do you say?
Gonna change my dress.
Now we've got Christmas. And no more letters or postcards. No more calls and no phones.
All right, I give up. So I'll be there with my bag and fare and 4 tickets for home.
Hey, Richmond, your telegram has been sent. You got 10 minutes to make that train.
We'll make it, Preston. If anyone needs to reach us, you have the address. Just tell them we're going home for Christmas tonight.
We're going home for Christmas.
Jingle the bells, everybody's making spirits bright.
Going home. Last call for Christmas, all aboard. Grandmother's house we go, all aboard. Grandmother's house we go, all aboard. All aboard, all aboard, all aboard, all aboard, all aboard, all aboard. Tickets to Christmas, 4 tickets tonight. All aboard on the Midnight Express. Gonna make some tracks, gonna change my address. 4 tickets to Christmas, 4 tickets tonight.
Rochester.
All aboard on the Midnight Express. Gonna make some tracks. Buffalo. Gonna change my address.
Erie.
And no more letters or postcards, no more calls and no phones. For I'll be there with my bag and fare and 4 tickets for home. 4 tickets.
Cleveland.
4 tickets.
Sandusky.
4 tickets.
Yeah.
Well, I know it's been a while since we've been here, but the place has really changed, especially the barn.
Hey, look, there they are. Grandma, Grandpa, it's us.
Castor, look! It's Nicholas! Gracious, child, how'd you get here?
On the Midnight Express.
On the what?
They bought the tickets.
Hi, Mother Richmond. It's all of them.
There's my boy. Look at you.
Hi, Grandpa.
Well, you look okay to me. Your mother said in her letters that you weren't very happy this fall.
I am now.
Now, Nikki, is that the truth? Remember, you and I don't have any secrets.
I remember, Grandpa, and it's the truth.
Good.
Henry, you've come home for Christmas.
Well, it's good to see you.
What's it been? 2 years? 3?
5.
Hello, Father.
Merry Christmas, Henry.
Well, what a surprise this all is.
Surprise, but I wired you 2 days ago. Didn't you get my telegram?
Well, why no? Chester, has anyone delivered a telegram?
Nope, no telegrams here.
What's this, Dad?
Except for that kid in a cap on a bicycle who drove by and stuck that in my pocket when I wasn't looking.
It's open, Dad.
I didn't have my glasses with me.
Well, it doesn't matter. What's important is you're here and we're all together for Christmas. Emma, Nicholas, look how much you've grown. I hardly recognize you.
Excuse me, Mrs. Richmond?
Yes, what is it, Luke?
Pastor's here to see you, and also that lady who tries to play the organ.
Well, tell them to come on back to the barn. Luke, this is Henry and his family, Lucille, Nicholas, and Emma. This is Luke Wilcox. He's been with us a little over a year. Best hired hand we've ever had.
Happy to meet y'all.
Oh, what you've done! You got mud all over my clothes.
Sorry. Guess it does get a little dirty back in the hog pens. Here. Use my handkerchief.
Do you still have cows and chickens?
Yep, and a big fat turkey. And it weighs more than you.
Dad, can I go see the animals, please?
All right, son.
Come on, no!
Won't you help me with the pig
Hey,
stuff?
son, change your clothes first.
Sure.
Oh, I think I'm gonna go change my clothes too.
Luke's been a real blessing here on the farm. We've needed extra help.
We certainly have.
I'm so glad you were able to fit a visit into your schedule. I thought in your last letter you said you had a singing engagement for the holidays.
Well, we did. It was canceled at the last minute.
No, that's to be expected. There are not many people more irresponsible than musicians.
Don't start, Dad.
Oh, I tell you, if you just have people that know what to do and make a good living,
Not the product thing again.
They can just make a go. But you know, when they don't make a good living, musicians are at the top.
Well, I suppose growing corn and barley and things like that is.
Well, I'll tell you, I've always said it, that if you don't eat them, you can eat them. What did I say? You
So I need a trombone. So that's this line again.
Yeah, that's trombone that you can't eat, no matter how wide.
Why you always in the same store?
Yeah, sure.
Well, I think your mouth is pretty wide. You can probably
To the world, everyone, happy holidays. Oh, Mrs. Richmond, I'm sorry. I didn't realize you had guests. We can come back another time.
Oh no, Reverend Doyle, this is family. Henry, this is Franklin Doyle. He's the church's new pastor, and Cornelia Washburn, she's our old organist.
The new pastor, I guess that means that Pastor Schuster retired.
Yes, last year. But, you know, he's still in the front pew every Sunday. He left some mighty big shoes to fill, man.
You know, that church is awful special to me. That's where I met the Lord and was baptized there. And that's where my wife and I were. We were married there.
Oh, it's still a very special place. And I'm trying to be a good custodian of its heritage.
This is my son Henry, Pastor, and his family will be spending Christmas with us this year.
Your son, Henry.
Yeah.
Your son, the singer and music teacher.
Yeah.
Here for Christmas. Why, son, you're an answered prayer.
I am.
He is?
He is. Cornelia and I were just heading home to recruit some people for our church choir.
Our church doesn't have a choir.
I know, but it does now. And we're about ready to start rehearsing for our Christmas program.
Our church doesn't do a Christmas program.
I know, but it does now. Henry, would you consider directing our Christmas program for us?
Directing the Christmas program. I just got off the Midnight Express, and we just came off a long run of the show, and
Now,
I
son,
was a little rested.
the Lord has a purpose for those abilities He's bestowed upon us. Whether it be planting His harvest or marching in His army. And when you feel that hand of conviction, you can't turn away. Henry, do you feel that hand?
Well, I guess I can help
Well, praise God, this is wonderful. Now, rehearsals start tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow?
I can't tell you where yet. We still need a place to rehearse.
You can't rehearse in the church?
We'll perform in the church on Christmas Eve, but there are activities every day until then. And since the deacons have not seen fit to vote on a building expansion and modernization program, we're still worshiping in a large wooden room lit by kerosene lanterns.
Electricity is unscriptural. All of us agree. 8-0. Majority rules.
Well, why don't you rehearse here in the barn?
In the barn?
Yes. Why not? It's empty most of the winter. We can bring down the piano and the old...
No, wait a cotton picking minute. I don't think I want any singing and playing going on in my barn.
Let's vote. All those in favor? The ayes have it. Majority rules. Now, Henry will start practicing tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. 9 a.m.? Son, you look so worried. Look, Cornelia here will give you lots of help. Wait till you see what this woman does to 88 keys. Well, we should be going. Goodbye, everyone. Happy holidays. Happy holidays.
Congratulations, Henry, on getting your way again.
Wait a minute, Dad. None of this was my idea.
No, but music was, and leaving was, and going to college in another state was.
Chester, please, it's Christmas. Aren't you glad he's come home?
He'll never come home. Excuse me, I got chores to do.
Son, try to understand him. He took over this farm from his father, and he was hoping that you'd do the same, and he misses you, that's all. I'll be up at the house. I need to make up some extra beds.
We'll be there in a minute, Mom. Henry, you're going to need to give him some time.
He's had 20 years.
So have you.
Well, maybe he's right. Maybe I am a failure. I can barely support us. Even when we get a break, it's canceled. Maybe I let everybody down. Dad, you. Maybe I just made the wrong decisions.
You were always so sure your decision to go into music was how you'd serve God with your life.
I was sure once. Maybe I let him down too.
You haven't let anyone down. Least of all me. Or God. You listen to your heart. You heard a different song. A deeper, truer voice that said you had a choice to bend to the wind or be strong. So you chose a distant road.
I just don't know. It seems like it's been an awful long time since I've heard that voice. There's too much noise now.
Or too much silence.
Silence. That's the one thing. I don't think I can fight it.
That's a choice too, Henry. Some roads are always steep, but worthy of climb.
Lucille, it's not like I haven't tried. You know that.
Journeys demand patience, and patience begs for time.
Plenty of time. What I need is a chance to show what my life has meant and what I've done with the time I've spent. Years of waiting for his respect. A nod, a smile, a look of pride.
Henry, this is your chance. A day and I can turn my tide.
You're right. Lucille, I know you're right. Well, I'm gonna do it. I'll show him what I can do.
Just listen to your heart.
This time I will show them.
You'll always hear that song.
This time I will follow that secret to her voice that said I had a choice to follow my dreams all along.
So you've got to turn to her.
Time for home. It was always you. If I trust my heart to God and I listen, His voice is all I'll hear.
Just trust your heart to God and then listen.
Everybody, hold on. Okay. All right, everybody, come on in. Come on in. Let's get your places. Everybody on this side of the barn, please. Up in the loft over here, the hay, the steps. Or just anywhere you fit. We're going to start practicing 5 minutes ago. Look, what are you doing with that piano?
Oh, the piano took a few bumps when I brought it down the hill from the house, so I figured I'd better tune it.
With a wrench?
Of course, Mr. Richmond. I have been dealing with pianos a long time. As a matter of fact, I write songs myself.
You write songs? When?
Oh, well, in between plucking soybeans and slopping the hogs. I got one or two about Christmas that would be great for the show.
No, look, we got plenty of material to work on. How about another time, okay?
Okay.
Cornelia, are you ready? You're always ready. Can you get their attention for me, Cornelia?
Hello, everyone. I'd just like to say thank you very much for coming out and joining our first church choir and presenting our first Christmas program. Now, Christmas has always been a time of new beginnings, and that's certainly true for us here. We're fortunate to have the Richmond son Henry with us. Henry is a professional musician and music teacher, and he has agreed to direct our Christmas program. Won't you please welcome him?
Well, thank you. Thank you. I'm honored to be here. I've never worked with a choir before, but then again, you've never really sung before, have you now? So we better both start rehearsing those parts there. Okay, let's go ahead and start at the beginning and start rehearsal. Go ahead and open your books to the first song. Now I want you to picture the opening of the program. It's going to be a dozen candles lit on a large Christmas tree. And from that dim glow, we're going to softly hear angelic voices singing. That was very enthusiastic, but we're going to try that again with a little more restraint. Okay, one more time.
I'm so sorry. We just got off the train at Van Kaputsia and we were looking for the telephoning machine. Then I heard this terrible sound. It sounded like tortured goat herd. It had to stop.
Victor, what are you doing here?
Hans, what are you doing here? Why are you not singing your little sing in Philadelphia?
Well, it was canceled. My family and I are spending Christmas on the family farm here. Eudora, everybody, Victor, you look terrible. What's happened?
Oh, Hans, bad box office is everywhere, even in Chicago. Imagine, cancel. We are on our way back to Syracuse. On the train, in Vitkaputs, right here, in front of this little town. What was chicken called? Chicken roll. Yeah, that's it.
No, Cedar Grove.
Cedar Grove. Oh, there, yeah. The devil. Well, Hans, we go in different directions, but we end up in the same place.
Oh, it can't be happening.
More singers to help us with our Christmas program. Why, it's manna from heaven!
Nein, it's Victor from Düsseldorf.
Pastor, this is Victor Schwab, and here's Eudora Lindstrom, and these are the Lamplighters. They're part of our company. Pastor, the train, I'm sure, is going to be fixed in 24 hours, and they're going to be moving on.
Of course, we move on. I cannot create art in the barnyard under these poor peasants. No wonder they sound like croaking cows. If only they had some professional help, like Victor. Observe, chin up, shoulders back, eyes forward, nostrils flare, stomach in, piano girl.
Now that was inspired.
Welcome to Cedar Grove, everyone. I know you'll need accommodations for the night, and there's a boarding house just down the road. If you'll bring your luggage, I'll make the arrangements for you.
Vielen Dank, Fräulein. Thank you so much. Peasants, studies and music. We will get to work when I return. Wiedersehen, Hans.
That's a good idea, peasants. I mean, oh, I'm sorry. It's not my people. That was study your parts. It's a good idea, though. We're going to work with a trio. Can I have Charlotte, Alma, and Rose? If you'll step out, we'll work on that trio now. And Emma, put the mirror away. Could you go out to the wagon and get the quilts? We need those to make costumes.
All right. Everything is just dusty around here.
Okay. Son, why is your nose always in a book? Why aren't you studying your part?
I'm studying my part. See, I am.
Yeah, Okay, now, I want you to study your part. I want you to get perfect for tomorrow night, for tomorrow's practice, okay?
Why do I always have to be the one to read the Christmas story out of the Bible? The sentences are so long.
You always do the reading because you read so well. All you have to do is work on your projection and your delivery. Now listen, all you gotta do is smile and speak up. I know you won't let me down. You keep practicing, okay? I gotta go to rehearsal now.
All right.
Nick, what's this? A complete book of animal care? You're going to have a hard time finding the Christmas story to read out of this one.
I found it up in the attic. Oh, Luke, please don't tell my father.
Don't worry. I'm sure your father's proud to have a son that reads so much.
No, my father is only proud when I smile and project to the back row.
Nick, your father just wants you to be as good as you can be.
No, my father wants me to be good like him, and I'm just not. I don't even like singing. I like animals. I would like to work with him someday. Maybe even be a veterinarian.
Well, that's a wonderful dream. So do it.
I can't. It would disappoint my father.
Well, what about you?
What about me?
Nick, one of the reasons we call them dreams is that they're out there in the future somewhere. Take me. I don't plan to work on a farm my whole life. I want to write songs. Songs that lots of people sing and even more people hear. I figure that's a dream worth waiting for. Is it yours? Sometimes dreams must wait. Maybe sometimes dreams must wait. It may take years while you're perfecting a dream that takes longer than you're expecting. Sometimes plans get changed, buddy. Sometimes help comes late, but there always is tomorrow, and that's where dreams all wait.
Yeah, but you're grown up. Us kids have a lot longer to wait.
Hey, I was a kid once, and I've got the waiting business down. When I was a kid, you know what I did while I was just hanging around. Day after day, through every delay, I suddenly woke up and found that staying at home and sitting alone would never get anything done. Get out of the chair, get onto the floor, then say to yourself, I will open the door. I went ahead and did what I said and started to follow my dream. And what do you think? Before I could blink, it wasn't as far as it seemed. Dreams are just around the corner if you take the path less straight. Watch this. Not bad. By the way. I'll try this one. Not bad for a first timer. Try this one.
listen to my eyes are seeing. See, I told you would get better if you would practice. Ha! But now, we must get on to some serious singing and some serious music. Get your boulders to your places and positions.
Guess I'd better get to work too.
Guess so. Some things can't wait, right?
Right.
Excuse me, Mr. Wilcox?
Who? Oh, that's me. Is there anything you need, Emma? I mean, Miss Richmond, you didn't get any dirt on your skirt or anything, did you?
Oh, no, nothing like that. I was wondering if there's some work that I could do. I'm game.
You are? I mean, if you are, we're about to start building some of the scenery out back. If you want
Luke, time to scrape the chicken coop.
After my chores.
Chicken coop. Alright, I'll do it. I'm game.
Really? Oh, right. You might want to take your gloves off first. Come on.
Always reading, just like your father.
Oh, hi, Grandpa. Really? That Brett? I figured he always said.
Well, he did plenty of that. But in between times he read, he was very smart, just like you. Say, that's a mighty big book.
Yeah, it's got some mighty big words. Could you help me with this one right here?
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot my glasses.
I see them in your pocket, Grandpa.
Well, the light's too dim here anyway, and besides, I'm way behind my work.
What's wrong, Grandpa? Don't you want to read to me?
Nicholas,
Can't you read to me?
You and I don't have any secrets, do we? No, Nick, I can't read. I never learned how.
How come? Didn't you go to school?
Only a couple of years. I had to work on the farm full time when I was only 7.
But your letters.
Oh, your grandma's doing. She's the only one that knows. I'd like it to stay that way. Okay? Just one more secret.
Did you ever want to learn, Grandpa?
What?
It's my best subject. Reading, I mean. Well, next to science. It's not that hard. We can start out with the little ones.
Oh, Nicky, I don't know. It's too late. Way too late.
Sometimes dreams can't wait, Grandpa. Sometimes dreams can't wait. Spend your time waiting and wishing you're never gonna know what you might be missing. Sometimes things get rough, Grandpa. Some days are so great, though there always is tomorrow. That might be too late, for sometimes dreams can't wait.
Well, do you promise to start with little words?
Whichever one you want.
Let's see. How about electricity? I've got a point to prove. Let's go up to the attic. I'll open up the window and the light's much better up there. Okay, Nicky?
Okay, see this one?
Yeah.
All right, this time, let us try to use the nostrils for the breathing and the mouth for the singing.
Oh, Christmas tree, how lovely are your branches. Oh, Christmas tree, how lovely are your branches. The sight of thee at Christmas tide spreads open gladness far and wide.
People, that was wonderful. I really enjoyed that. I've never seen a group work as hard as you have these last 2 weeks.
Yeah, it is wonderful, isn't it? Oh, and everyone in 2 weeks or so, when it comes to Christmas Eve, everyone will have greased down in pipes. They will be singing from their diagrams. Oh, it will be wonderful. Even Richard Wanda himself would be so very pleased. Congratulations, peasants. Congratulations, Rita!
Oh, no. Victor, it's been a very long 24 hours, but thanks for staying and helping us.
Oh, no problems at all. How could I not? When so much help was needed, yeah?
Yeah.
Thanks.
But Victor, just do me one favor.
Yeah.
Just keep it simple.
Simple?
Yes,
Oh,
simple.
that is always the best. Simple.
Simple.
I like
That's
that.
Okay, everybody, we're going to practice scene 3. Shepherds, could you come in here for just a second? We're going to be right about in... gentlemen, you're about to meet the heavenly host. Could you take your hats off? Thank you. Get your book. Okay, just hang out here, and then this will be your entrance in just a second. Eudora,
You're not going to make me remove my hat, are you?
no, you aren't. You are the heavenly host. You keep the hat. You'll be in the loft, and this time try not to fall out. Okay? The girl. All right, up she goes. Up. Okay, here she comes. Oh, yeah. Okay, I need a narrator here. Nicholas! Narrator! Hey, buddy, have you seen a little guy about this big with a family resemblance? Emma, is that you?
Sorry, Pop, only got a sec. Got a size to flaps and Dutch the wings. That's stage crew talk. I don't know what it means, but it's always messy.
Unbelievable.
You know what? Everyone's problem around this town is that they're afraid of getting a little dirt.
Hey, Emma, we need you back here.
Oh, I'll be right there. Sorry, Pop, whitewash calls.
Oh, Emma, have you seen Nicholas? Has anybody seen Nicholas?
Right here. I'm right here. Sorry, I was late. Grandpa.
Nicholas, you're late again. Go to your place. Oh, by the way, where's your grandfather? He said he promised he would be here today.
He said he had some work to do. Some real work.
Real work, I see. Okay, all right, let's go ahead and start. Let's scene 3. Let's go. Shepherds, remember, this is a very important scene. Now remember, this is the first time that God announces the birth of His Son, so really pay attention, okay? All right, Cornelia, from the top.
Oh,
just following what the directions say. The directions say that they ought to be sore afraid.
Then they weren't listening. I said, fear not.
Victor, this is not the atmosphere we want in this scene.
It's big and theatrical like one.
No. What we want is we want it to be intimate and worshipful like God.
Is that what you say?
Yes.
Well, I tell you what, I vote for Wagner. And I think that God would. I tell you what, we'll take a vote right now. All for Wagner.
That's a bad idea.
Raise your hand. I win! American democracy, American rules, and society rules. Stop!
Listen, people, you did a wonderful job with the song. It was wonderful. I could have done better myself. It was lovely, just lovely. But Victor and I have to have a short creative meeting on the direction of this scene. So we're going to put that song aside just for the time being. We may need to add some new material, Victor.
New material? Mr. Richmond! I have some new material. I have some songs that'd be great for the spot show.
Look, that's not what I had in mind.
Mr. Richmond, you said you would listen to another time. It's been 15 days. That's another time.
Oh, come on, Pop. They're really, really good.
How do you know?
Well, some of us have been practicing them.
What? But you're the stage crew. Oh, I give up. Okay, don't take too much time. We have a lot of work to do. No wonder the sets aren't being built.
Don't worry, we'll make it fast. Nobody's faster than Cornelia. Here's one you're gonna love. Golly gee, I got a treat, but that ain't ever a guarantee that I'll get what I wanted for Christmas. Yeah, it's you.
Carol sun, but I ain't having a bit of fun. Here I get what I wanted for Christmas. Oh, you kid, it's you.
Well,
that was terrific, Luke. It was fast. Yeah, that's what it was. It was too fast. So,
well, I've got one that's slower.
No, that's okay.
Listen. Strolling in the snow, dressed and pressed, disabled and spent. You had a parasol, playing, swaying to and fro. Christmas reminds us that you'll always find us out strolling in the snow. Well, what do you think?
Charming. It was definitely charming. It's a bit old-fashioned, though, don't you think?
Boy, do I ever have one that's up to date.
What I know you were going to say.
When you're feeling all alone, I'll call you on the telephone to reach you. That's 20th century Christmas.
Nothing on your demand. I'll wire you a telegram to wish you
On 20th century Christmas. Edison, he's the one I got put going up. Mr. Bell, ain't he swell? So electrified. Look out, it's multiplied. If you're ever standing blue, I'm running all over to wish you, to wish you, to wish you a 20th century Christmas.
How's that?
Luke, all of these songs have potential. But this scene, I don't know how to tell you this, but this scene just requires something a little bit different.
Fast, slow, louder, what?
Simple. It needs to be more simple. You keep working at it, okay, Luke? Nicholas and Shepard, I need to see you here. Okay, now, Nicholas, you need to get a little more projection there, okay? And you guys, we're going to change this right here.
Take it a little bit.
I haven't any wealth or riches to my name, though I've been granted health, great strength I cannot claim. I'm just a poor and simple man, uncertain of my worth, till I approach the manger, till I beheld a bird. He came in straw and swaddling, he came in poverty. He did not come in strength or might, but helpless infancy. And now I know he came this way, so I could understand that he will always love me exactly as I am. That he will always love me exactly as I am.
Luke, that was very beautiful. Very beautiful. Luke, that was wonderful.
I wrote that song last year, just about this time. It was the first Christmas I really knew what it all meant. I'm not lucky like a lot of you who had parents to tell you about Jesus. I lost my folks when I was pretty young. I've lived most of my life alone, just working on different farms. But then I came here, and I met wonderful people like the Richmonds and Reverend Doyle and this church. I guess I kind of felt like they're shepherds, that I didn't have anything to bring in. I know better now.
Luke, I would like to hear more of your music very much. Perhaps also we could talk some. I'd like to know more about these things that you've learned, that you believe. America is so very new and so very big and so very strange to me. I would like to know more. Could we talk sometime? I have some questions. Danke. And the show of hands for his music?
Oh, does that mean that Luke's songs are in the show?
Well, it means that we can rehearse a couple of them and see how they fit.
Oh, golly, thanks a lot, Mr. Richmond. You won't be sorry. Come on, gang. Let's go rehearse.
What do you want to work on next, Victor?
Looks like we need to consider some new material, yeah?
I guess so, yeah. I think it's a good idea.
Yeah.
Okay, folks, let's go ahead and take a break. Be back at 3 o'clock, okay? You're dismissed. Thank you.
I just knew you'd love Luke's songs, Pop. He's gonna be famous someday.
Maybe.
He's wasted here on this farm just like you always said that you were.
I wasn't wasted. I was trapped. I felt trapped.
What?
Oh, nothing. You better get to the rehearsal. They're going to be waiting for you.
Okay, thanks, Pop. You're really gonna be so proud of us.
Who am I going to make proud?
Hey, Henry, can you come out back and check the colors on some of the scenery for us?
Sure, I'll be right there.
Oh, Henry, have you seen Nicholas? I need to measure his fur costume.
But you know, he was here 5 minutes ago. But you know what? That means we probably won't see him until Tuesday. Good luck, Mom.
Nicholas! Are you back there?
I'm up here, Grandma, in the loft.
Now, how am I supposed to measure you way up there?
Just come up the ladder. I'll help.
Okay. Oh, goodness.
See? Don't things look better from up here?
Well, higher anyways. What you up to?
Oh, sometimes I feel like everybody's way down there, so I come up here to read. See?
What's this?
I think it's some sort of grass scrapbook. It's got a bunch of programs and paper things. They're all about us. Here's one about our Christmas show last month.
Nicholas, where'd you get this?
I found it up in this old box up here, behind some hay.
So that's where he's kept it.
It's got all kinds of old stuff in it, like this ball and this little coat, and all these books and papers and music. It must be my dad's box. Everything has his name on it. Look at this exam. Henry Richmond, 100% in English.
All these things do belong to your father, but the box belongs to your grandfather.
Why did Grandpa save all these things about Dad?
Because your grandpa's very, very proud of your father. His schooling, music, everything.
He's so proud of him. How come he hides all this stuff out in a box? In a barn?
Well, Nick, your grandpa hoped that your dad would like the same things he did, but he didn't. Sometimes it's just like that.
Yeah.
Then when your dad went off to college and the things he liked, your grandpa thought that he was ashamed of him and the farm. And a lot of angry words got said that have never been forgotten or forgiven.
Dad's not ashamed. He always told me Grandpa was the strongest person he'd ever known. The smartest, too.
And your grandpa never even finished the second grade.
He also told me he can't read.
Oh.
No one else knows, do they, Grandma?
No, he just always forgets his glasses.
I can remember Dad telling me that Grandpa read him the Bible every night.
No, Nick, your grandpa only told your father about the Bible, which he learned from his father. Seems like a long time since they've talked about the Bible much. Seems like it's been a long time since they've talked about anything.
I wish Grandpa would show Dad this box. Then they'd have a lot to talk about.
They sure would. Come on, partner. I've got a costume to finish. Help Grandma down. Oh, here. Okay. We need to get some lunch too. You hungry?
Yeah.
Come on, guys. Oh, Mrs. Richmond, we're so sorry. We came in here to rehearse. We thought the barn was empty.
Well, it will be in a minute. It's all yours. Come on, Nick.
Thanks, Mrs. Richmond. Okay, everybody around the piano. Mr. Richmond, I didn't see you back there. You been there long?
No, not very long. No.
We just came in to rehearse. It was getting kind of cold outside. Are we interrupting anything?
No, I'm finished in here. I'll see you at 3 o'clock.
Thanks, Mr. Richmond. Okay, Cornelia, I'm going to teach this new group some new moves and a new song. So, let's make those ivories dance. Okay, we're going to start with a simple step touch. We're going to go from this side to this side. Okay, what we're going to do now, we're going to go 2 up and then 2 back. Okay, ready? Start now. Good job, good job. Now we're going to do a spin. Play on this foot, go around, we'll face back this way. You ready? Good job. The
great dress rehearsal this evening, and you know, we're going to have an even better performance tomorrow. You know, that song is exactly what Act 2 needed.
Then the songs are in?
Yes, the songs. And in fact, Luke, your whole trunk is in if you want it. Luke, I have to admit to you, you're a very talented young man.
Thank you, sir.
And Cornelia, you're very fast.
Let's do it again.
No, we don't have time. We don't have time to do it again. We gotta get down to the church. Most of the people are down there already with the costumes and the scenery. And in fact, rehearsal begins, good grief, in 20 minutes. Why don't you guys grab the last flat with Luke here and put it on the wagon, okay? We gotta get going.
Oh, wait a minute. Somebody grab these costumes.
I've got them, Lucille. I'll see you down there.
Oh, Luke, make sure Victor has everybody ready to go in 15 minutes, okay?
Sure thing.
Lucille, where's Mom and Dad? We gotta get going.
I told your mother to wait for us up at the
Okay,
house.
well then we can pick them up on the way. Let's go.
Your father isn't coming.
My father, he's not coming?
Henry.
No, don't tell me. He's got work to do. Real work.
I don't think that's the issue.
No, I don't think that's the issue.
Dad.
Sorry, I thought everybody had left. I got some hay to pitch. I'll come back later.
No. You stay here. This is obviously where you want to be. No. It's not what I want to do. It's not what I want to say. Oh. Dad, why does it always have to be like this? One of us getting angry or leaving?
I ain't the one going anywhere.
Dad, I've been trying to talk to him, have a conversation with you for 3 weeks, and you've always got something more important to do.
Everybody's always got something more important to do, don't they, son?
Has this got something to do with the way I live my life?
The way you live your life is no concern to anyone but yourself.
I try to make you a part of my life, and you refuse.
You refuse to stay in mine.
I didn't fit. There was no room here.
No, not true. There's always room, but you always wanted something bigger and richer.
I just wanted something of my own.
Henry, Dad, please.
Now you've got something of your own. Leave me with mine.
You're the stubbornest man I've ever seen. When I leave this time, I won't be coming back to this hole. But backwoods, you know,
wait.
stuff like...
Listen. What is that?
I don't know.
That's old Edmund Fry's wagon. That's his fire wagon.
Henry?
Yeah, his fire wagon.
Henry! Chester! Henry!
Mother, what's the matter? What's going on?
There's flames and smoke, and it's just down the road behind the hill.
I gotta get over there. Luke, what's going on?
It's a church. Victor back the door. We're lighting one of the kerosene lamps. One of them fell.
Are they all right?
I don't know. Just about everybody was inside.
Calm down. Where's your pails and your buttons?
In the shed. My wagon's up on the
Let's go.
I'm going too.
No, Dad, you stay here. Stay with Mom and Dad and Lucille. I'll be back.
There you are. It's so late I couldn't imagine where you'd gone. This barn is so cold at night.
Is there any more news?
Well, the doctor's just about ready to leave, and he said that Henry won't be doing any needlepoint for a while, but that his arms and his hands will heal. He was very lucky.
Oh, Eleanor.
Now, God protected us. No one was killed, and Henry got Pastor Doyle out just in time.
But our church, our precious church.
Chester, the people are the church, and they're very, very good at rebuilding things.
Part of this was my fault.
Oh, Chester,
yes, my fault. Kerosene lamps and wooden buildings. I've never been very good at change. Henry's right. I am stubborn.
Well, I think you're both a little stubborn.
I regret what I said earlier tonight. I regret so much.
Tell him.
Excuse me, Mrs. Richmond. Is there any new word on Henry?
Well, the doctor's just left, and there's a lot of bandages, but he'll be all right.
We brought back everything we could salvage in my wagon.
Doesn't look like there's going to be much of a Christmas program this year. Well, unless it's in charcoal gray.
Now, wait a minute. Why don't we put on the show tomorrow night here in the barn, just like you've been rehearsing?
Christmas in a stable?
Novel idea, isn't it?
Hey, why not? It's so new. Come on, let's go practice.
Luke, it's almost midnight.
Oh, we'll be quiet. Bye.
Is anybody in there?
Henry, what are you doing down here out of bed?
Mom, I hurt my hands, not my legs. Herman was going to bring back some of the costumes and scenery. I just wanted to take a look.
Well, he hasn't come back yet. I'll go back and check. Lucille and I'll go back and check.
How are the hands, Henry?
Oh, they're doing better. Sure gets cold in here at night, doesn't it?
Sure does. About earlier tonight, what I said.
Dad, I was hoping you'd just forget what was said tonight. We don't need to say anything.
No, you're wrong. I do. I've spent way too long not saying anything. Now I'm not sure what to say.
Well, there's not much to say. That the show's gone, just like a lot of my plans.
No,
I've been smoking ashes.
No, you saved a man's life today. I've never been more proud. I've always been proud. I'm sorry for not letting you know.
Dad, I'm proud too.
You are?
Yeah, I guess I'm not any better letting you know how I feel either.
You don't think the women are right, do you? That we're stubborn?
Stubborn? No. You just need to learn to tolerate electricity, and I guess I need to learn to like Wagner, whoever he is.
There's something more, son. I haven't been the father the Lord meant me to be.
No, Dad, don't do that.
I haven't. There was a time when my greatest prayer was for a son, and sometimes we're not very good at taking care of that we've been given. Forgive me.
Well, Dad, if it hadn't been for you, I wouldn't have known the Lord today.
I've been far from him, son. Almost as far away from him as I've been from you. It's such a long road back.
It's not such a long road, Dad, if we both take a few steps. Dad. He came in straw and swaddling. He came in poverty. He did not come in strength or might, but helpless infancy. And Christmas always comes this way, arriving with a star, reminding us he loves all. Exactly I will always love you exactly.
You're going to need an extra set of hands for a while. I have never seen a tie look like this before.
Well, I'd have done a better job if Dad would have given me more time. He kept me running all over town today, this afternoon. You know, I never thought that carriages and bicycles would cause such congestion.
What do you expect on Christmas Eve?
I hope the restaurants aren't that crowded. Hey, where is Mom and Dad? They said they'd meet us here at 7.
They're probably in the barn.
In the barn?
Let's go see.
Merry Christmas, Henry.
Merry Christmas.
We're glad you finally decided to show up. We've got a Christmas program we'd like to get started.
I don't understand.
Your program, Mr. Henry. I know there wasn't a lot left after the fire. Actually, there's just this barn and us, but that's what we started with. Well, what you started with. And you always believed there would be a Christmas program, so we did too.
Everyone worked hard all the day. It's wunderbar, ja? And simple. Always the best. Remember that, Henry.
You called me Henry.
Yeah, I did. Henry, I want to thank you for this, for your family, for your friends, to meet your pastor, your church. You know, being very new in this country, I'm often alone. I was going to be alone in Chicago this year, just like I was last year at Christmas. It's easy to be alone in America, so very big, you know. But Luke and the others, they have made sure that I have not been alone. And they have talked to me about these things that they believe. They have talked to me about who it is that they believe. And I can see that this man, Jesus, he makes such a big difference in their lives. I still have very much to learn about all of these things, but I know one thing, I am in the right place. In fact, I am going to be staying in this right place.
But I don't understand.
Mr. Schwab has agreed to become our choir director. The deacons voted this afternoon.
8-0. Majority rules.
But Victor, if you stay here, who's going to go back to the theater and in Syracuse and direct us?
Then, you know, I have already made the arrangements for that. In fact, a most talented young musician will be coming, and he will be bringing his trunk.
Wait till you hear all the songs I had for the 4th of July.
You know, Luke, I'm glad you're coming. That's great, but who's going to help Dad with the farm?
Oh, I'm sure I'll be able to find somebody to help out in the fields, but during the summers, I think I'll need a specialist to work with the livestock.
Nicholas?
I hope it's alright, Dad. It's not that I don't like performing. I really try too, but I'm not loud enough. And anyway, I just like animals more. I'm sorry. I hope you're not disappointed.
Disappointed? Son, I couldn't be disappointed with you. I'm very proud of you. I'll always be proud.
I don't think I'm going to be performing either, Pop. Victor talked to Preston, and I'm going to be assistant stage manager. Oh, on the weekends, of course.
Well, is there going to be anything left for Lucille and I to do?
Oh, yes, there's one thing for you to do to make sure that you come back here every year at this season, because as good as we are, and I tell you something, we are very good. But as good as we are, we cannot do this program alone. You are going to need to come back. You will do that, right?
You will come back, won't you?
Sure. We'll come back. There's a lot to come back for.
A season of new beginnings. I think we better get started.
Where do I go?
Somewhere you've never been your whole life.
Sitting with us.
But I don't have a ticket.
I'll get you in, okay? I'm a good friend of the director.
Oh, sure, Dad.
Christmas tree, oh Christmas tree, how
Grandma's firstborn son, she wrapped him in swaddling clothes and laid him in a manger, because there was no room for them in the inn.
Stille Nacht, heilige Nacht, alle schlaft, einzeln wacht, nur das traute heilige Paar, und der Knabe mit hochigem Haar, schlaf in himmlischer Ruhe, schlaf in himmlischer
I haven't any wealth or riches to my name, though I've been granted health, grace, strength I cannot claim. I'm just a poor and simple man, uncertain of my worth, till I approach the manger. Till I beheld a
He came in strong and swanly, he came in poverty. He did not come in strength or might, but helpless infancy.
And now I know in strength, so I understand that He will always love me.
That he will always love me.
Exactly as I am. That He will always love me.
Exactly as I
And there were in the same country shepherds abiding in the field, keeping watch over their flock by night. And lo, the angel of the Lord came upon them, and the angel said unto them, Fear not, for your...
Can you keep reading, son?
You read, Grandpa.
No, son, you don't understand.
It's okay. I remembered my glasses. I bring you good tidings of great joy, which shall be to all people. For unto you is born this day in the city of David a
Savior.
Savior, which is Christ the Lord.
Bis zur Wechselstart mit dem Deutschland davon war. Er hat versucht, das Vorgehen gegenüber Deutschen damit zu entschuldigen, dass er erklärte, sie Volksbundesdeutschen hätten Provokationen begangen.
Good morning, folks. This is John O'Connell on WCGO of Cedar Grove, Ohio. It's a beautiful, clear winter day on this Tuesday morning, December 1st, 1941, and the Christmas season is officially upon us. Stay tuned for the local farm and livestock report, but first, this song goes out to our men in uniform.
Thank you.
Dear God, my heart is so heavy. I don't want my son to go. I don't want him to leave. Please, God. I've spent Christmas with him for the last 18 years. God, please help me to be strong for him. God, help me to stay.
Dad, Mom said you wanted to talk to me. Shouldn't we be leaving? My train leaves in an hour. Aren't you going to the station with us?
Chet, I'm not going to the station with you. I want to say goodbye here, where I feel more comfortable. Chet, I want you to have this.
This is Great-Grandpa Chester's Bible. You taught him to read from this Bible.
Look, Chet, right here in the front. Chester Richmond. You don't even have to change the name.
I can't take this, Dad. I know how much it means to you.
Chet, I'd feel a lot better knowing that wherever you are, that Bible's with you. Just do me a favor and read it. You know your mom and I will be praying for you every day.
I know, Dad. But you really don't have anything to worry about. I may never even get to go to the front lines, since I'll be stationed in Hawaii. The most you'll ever have to worry about is me getting too much sun. Or maybe getting too friendly with the cute Hawaiian girl.
Come on, Chet. You don't know what's going to happen. You don't know what the future holds. I know you're excited to get out of Ohio and to fight for your country and to live life to the fullest. But Chet, there's a chance you won't come home.
Wow. We're being serious, aren't we, Dad?
For that matter, Chet, when you get home, I could be gone.
Are you feeling okay, Dad? You look tired.
I'm fine. It's just, I know if I were to die tonight, Chet, I'd be in heaven. Chet, can you say that?
Dad, I know that Jesus was God's son. And I know that he came to earth that first Christmas. And he was born in a manger. The angels announced it. The shepherds and wise men came and worshipped him. And I know that he grew to be a man. Many people followed him. He performed many miracles, told many parables, and died on a cross. A cross made of wood. Even though he was completely innocent, he was perfect. And I know that on the third day he rose. He had conquered death. The tomb was empty. And we celebrate that every Easter.
Do you know why he did that, Chet?
Sure, Dad. I know John 3:16. I memorized it when I was in Sunday school. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believes in him shall not perish, but have everlasting life.
Do you believe it, Chet? Do you really believe that God loves you?
It's so hard to imagine, Dad. I mean, I haven't done anything for him. Not like you or Mom or Grandma and Grandpa.
Chet, you can't earn God's love. It's free. I love you because you're my son. You didn't have to earn my love. The Bible says, as many as received him, to them gave he the power to become the sons of God, even to them that believe on his name. You accept his love unconditionally, and he'll forgive you. He came in short and swaddling.
He came in poverty.
He did not come in strength or might, but helpless infancy. And Christmas always comes this way,
want to make Jesus the Lord and Savior of my life. I finally understand in my heart what it means to be a child of God.
All you have to do is ask.
Dear Jesus, I know that I'm a sinner. And I know that you came and you died on the cross for my sins. I'm so sorry that I didn't realize this before, God, but now, right now, I want you to come into my heart and be the Lord and Savior of my life. And I love you because you first loved me. In your precious name, amen.
I love you, son.
I love you too, Dad.
You better go. You're going to miss your train.
Hey, Dad. If I don't come home, I'll see you in heaven.